Let's head to the Big 12. The messy program game of the week.
Is this the Big 12 matchup or is this an SEC matchup? I'm confused.
Well, that's true. It's a cross-conference matchup. That's a great point. Forgot about that. Texas, in what may be their last game against West Virginia as members of the Big 12, they come in red hot. The Longhorns are absolutely red hot. The SEC's throwing parades. Can't wait to get this juggernaut Texas program in, as they just helped Kansas end a 56-game road losing streak. Congratulations. Texas is most certainly not back this week. They have lost 5 in a row for the first time since 1956.
Yikes.
Hello. Their
What?
best player, Bijan Robinson, is out, stud running back. He's out. Injuries are piling up. They're a mess. I mean, they've got off-field stuff that flies in on. Texas is a mess. They're coming into Morgantown, and luckily for them, getting a West Virginia team that's a semi-mess. Not as big a mess as Texas, but West Virginia's not playing well. Lost 2 in a row. Offense is struggling. Mistake after mistake after mistake kill the Mountaineers. Before I give you anything, do you want to take a side here? West Virginia by 2.5.
I mean, seriously, I looked at the number and I mean, it's got to be a play on West Virginia as much as a play against Texas. How do you bounce back from losing to Kansas? I mean, the Kansas fullbacks got NIL deals already. He scored that touchdown and then he got
He's a walk-on. He's a
walk-on. He's doing commercials for Applebee's and stuff. I just saw that yesterday. It's great.
I love it.
Give me something that I could kind of like feel a little better about this game, because I know why it's on the rundown, but this would be one that I would completely slide over and never even consider wagering on.
Yeah, because the answer to this one is what's your tagline? What do you always tell people?
Nobody knows Squadouche.
Yeah, that applies to this one.
Like I have no idea.
Who's showing up here? I think you're right, though. The play is on West Virginia. Hope they're less of a mess. You absolutely do not think this is a bounce back for Texas. I wouldn't touch it here. West Virginia on senior night playing in its final home game. I think you take the Mountaineers and hold your breath.
Is senior night still a big deal? I mean, it's still a big deal, right?
Absolutely. And the guys here in West Virginia have already been talking about it. There's some emotion you get with that, and you're playing against Texas. That still matters. Here's the one. I'll give you an on-field instead of just all this off-field stuff. The one on-field thing that leads me to West Virginia here, if I'm breaking it down, again, injuries piling up on both sides, as you would expect in mid-November. But with no Bijan Robinson for Texas, that changes that offense significantly. The Longhorns have still been very good offensively. Casey Thompson at quarterback came in last week and was very good. We know Sark can draw up plays. They're good offensively. West Virginia's defense has been pretty solid. The flip side, the problem with the Mountaineers have been on offense. The problem with Texas has been its defense. It can't get any pressure on the quarterback. The only time West Virginia's offense looks good is when it has time to throw. It should get it this weekend. Look for West Virginia to be able to throw the ball, move it, get enough stops. Give me West Virginia minus 2.5.
Is West Virginia going to be able to run the ball?
I don't know. Maybe they haven't really run it on anybody except Iowa State, which is surprising. But they need to throw it more than run it. They have to run it just enough, just get over that 100-yard mark, enough to back them up and then throw it a little bit. West Virginia is going to win if it throws the ball successfully. The running is kind of secondary to get the passing game going.
56.5 is the total. Seems high. Just looking at it and listening to you, this is an underplay.
It does seem high, and West Virginia is normally an under team when they're playing, but Texas's defense has been really bad, and you figure they're going to be able to score some points, so that's why the total sits where it does. But I'm with you. I would tend to go under on this.
Okay.
Weather's going to be nice in Morgantown, though. You're going to get a 50-degree day with no precipitation.
So
weather.
Wow, that's a great day in November in Morgantown. There you go. Okay.
All right. Well, so we're on West Virginia. We agree on that one?
Absolutely. I'm not taking Texas. I mean, we got people listening to the show. We got people commenting on it. Anthony, he loves the show. He's commenting all the time. I'm sure he'll come on and say, "Oh yeah, Texas bounce back or something." No, and we're taking West Virginia. There's no decision. There ain't nothing you could say to say, "Oh yeah, give me Texas only plus 2.5." No chance.
Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, click on another video right here on the screen. And if you really liked it, consider subscribing below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.